Why is Harpy Eagle named after legendary harpies? It's a bird that's depicted in Mayan religious manuscripts dating back to the 11th century. It's a bird that has longer talons than the claws of grizzly bears. It's a bird that can carry over 100 pounds of meat and snatch away adult monkeys. This is WildFacts, and today we will tell you the story of the Harpy Eagle, the raptor that's named after legendary harpies. We're going to delve deep into this species, covering everything from its incredible biology to its cultural impact. Before we start, consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the notification bell so you're the first one to see our new video. Harpy Eagle 101. The Harpy Eagle is the sole member of the genus Harpia, inhabiting the Neotropical realm. Just a few decades ago, you could spot the Harpy Eagle in most of South America, but its illegal logging and mining business operations destroyed much of its original habitat. Today, it's only found in lowland rainforests from northern Argentina to southern Mexico. It's usually found at an elevation of 3,000 feet or 915 meters. But some specimens have been spotted flying as high as 6,600 feet or 2,000 meters up in the sky. It's a dimorphic species, with females being much larger than males. While males are impressive birds weighing from 9 to 13 pounds or 4 to 6 kilograms, females can weigh up to 22 pounds or 10 kilograms. The biggest recorded female lived in captivity and approached 27 pounds or 12 kilograms in weight. The total length of the harpies can exceed 3 feet 6 inches or 1 meter. And the wingspan can range from 5 feet 9 inches to 7 feet 4 inches or 175 to 223 centimeters. Such large dimensions make the Harpy Eagle one of the biggest birds in all of Central America, and it's one of the biggest birds of prey in the entire world. Only 2 other raptors can compete in size with the Harpy Eagle. The first is the Pacific Sea Eagle, which can weigh slightly more than the Harpy. And the second is the Philippine eagle, which is slightly longer but lighter than the harpy. Additionally, the Harpy Eagle possesses the longest talons out of any bird of prey. In some females, talons reach 5 inches or 12.7 centimeters in length. That's longer than the claws of grizzly bears. Just for comparison, the eagles of a female bald eagle rarely exceed 2 inches or 5 centimeters in length. Not only is this species equipped with daggers for talons, but it's also gifted with insane strength to utilize them to the maximum. The Harpy Eagle can grasp with the force of over 500 psi, which is twice as powerful as the bite force of the German Shepherd. Finally, it can easily lift a weight equal to its own body weight. There are even anecdotal cases of Harpy Eagles carrying over 30 pounds or 13 kilograms. As its talons are big enough to grasp a human skull, it could theoretically snatch away human toddlers. Thankfully, such a case has never been reported. Diet and preying techniques. If you could guess, the Harpy Eagle is the apex predator of its food chain. It preys on mostly mammals found in its habitat. One study counted as many as 116 animal species that the Harpy Eagle actively preys on. That said, nearly 80% of its diet consists of 2 sloth species. The Linnaeus two-toed sloth weighing up to 17 pounds or 8 kilograms, and the brown-throated sloth weighing up to 14 pounds or 6 kilograms. However, the diet of the Harpy Eagles can be varied and individual to the specimen, which becomes specialized to hunt a certain prey. For example, there's the case of a Harpy Eagle that, after being released to the wild, quickly took the liking to prey on black vultures. This single harpy is responsible for 90% of all recorded cases of harpies preying on black vultures. Other frequently hunted animals include multiple species of monkeys, armadillos, peccaries, squirrels, porcupines, opossums, anteaters, and even jungle deer. It's not uncommon for the female Harpy Eagles to take down mammals approaching 20 pounds or 9 kilograms in weight, while males hunt smaller specimens. The Harpy Eagle utilizes several hunting techniques to successfully find and take down its prey. Most often, it uses so-called perch hunting when it follows its prey by making brief flights from tree to tree. Eventually, when the perfect moment strikes, the Harpy Eagle dives to the prey, grabbing it and crushing its bones. Other times, the Harpy Eagle uses the sit-and-wait hunting technique, where it chooses a high point near an opening to perch on. It's usually high in trees that grow near rivers where animals come to drink. The Harpy Eagle perches until the unsuspecting prey comes out of the forest into the opening, where it's easy to snatch away. Most interestingly, the Harpy eagle is also known to hunt other bird species that are found in its habitat, mostly various species of parrots like macaws, crassids, and curassows. To hunt other birds, the Harpy eagle uses the tail chasing technique, which simply involves chasing after a flying prey, trying to catch up to it. As the Harpy eagle is the apex predator of the lowland rainforests, it has no natural predators. However, there's a recorded case from the reintroduction efforts in the late 90s when one released harpy was hunted by an ocelot and another by a jaguar. It's important to note that they were juvenile birds and there are no similar cases of mature harpies being successfully hunted by jungle cats. Breeding and behavior. Females of this species lay just 2 eggs every few years. On average, a pair of Harpy eagles will successfully raise just a single offspring every 2 to 3 years. It's because as the first egg hatches, it gets all the attention from the mother eagle, which ignores the second egg. The chick becomes capable of flight at around 6 months after hatching, but still remains dependent on its parents. It only leaves the nest after it can successfully hunt its own food, which is usually about 1.5 years after hatching. It's not before reaching 4 to 6 years of age before the juvenile bird becomes fully mature and can start mating with hopes of raising its own offspring. Unlike many bird species, the Harpy eagles are monogamous and mate for life, sometimes even maintaining the same nest their entire lifespans. It should come as no surprise as the nests are just massive, on average measuring 5 feet or 1.5 meters in diameter and 4 feet or 1.2 meters in depth. It's much easier to maintain such a nest on a yearly basis than build a new one every time the bird is planning to lay eggs. Cultural impact. The first to describe the Harpy eagle was Swedish zoologist Carl Linnaeus. In his monumental work Systema Natura, published in 1758, he called the species Vultur harpyja. Just like the modern scientific name Harpyja harpia, it's a reference to the mythical monsters found in Greco-Roman tradition. According to various myths, harpies were creatures that had the body of a bird and the face of a human. They embodied the harsh storm winds that were responsible for many calamities in the ancient world, from sinking ships during voyages to destroying crops leading to mass starvations. Harpies were usually described as malignant monsters that would carry people to the underworld, ruled by Hades. Most myths imply that harpies were female, which strengthens the connection to the Harpy eagle as females of this species are much larger than males. They were feared by folk because it was believed that harpies have incredible sharp teeth and talons stronger than iron weapons. While the Harpy eagle doesn't have teeth, it has the longest talons of any bird, once again making it worthy of its name. However, the cultural impact of the Harpy eagle is much older than scientific names, connecting it to harpies. The bird is depicted in Maya codices, which were religious manuscripts written by scribes at least 1,000 years ago. The codices include information on Mayan religion, rituals, tradition, and the knowledge of astronomy. They're full of illustrations, some featuring the Harpy eagle. It shows that the ancient civilization respected the bird species and possibly even worshipped it. Such admiration of the Harpy eagle is alive to this day as it's the national bird of Panama. The Harpy eagle is also depicted in the coat of arms for the country. In a similar vein, the coat of arms of Liechtenstein features a harpy, which was a prominent symbol in medieval heraldry. It was called the Eagle Maiden, and many royal families chose the mythical creature to represent their family. That was it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and suggestions for future videos in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed watching, subscribe to our channel and check out our previous videos. Until next time.